a lot of these vices that you choose not to give into is gonna leave you with a bunch of fucking energy. And if you don't do anything with that, it's only a matter of time when you just give in. You know, this is what I realized. I have a lot of energy in me. And when I don't, when I'm on the edge, when I'm staying on the edge of like giving in to some type of urge or desire I have, it is the best place to be. But unfortunately, it's the hardest place to be also because you're so in your head and you're so sick of fucking thinking about it. And you think the best way to, you know, you think the best way to go about it is just to not even have the urge at all. And that's how you know you're in a good place. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. Because there's going to be times where you're not as distracted with what the fuck's going on in life. And it's just going to be you and that urge. And I tell you, that is the best place to be because it's just, you're just a fireball in that moment, ready to just fucking take off on any opportunity you get. And that's why I like being there. True happiness is always battling that fucking monkey in your head, that urge that just won't shut up. That's true happiness. Now, giving into it, yeah, I mean, you could potentially learn some shit, but giving into it, it sucks. One of the worst fucking energy vampires is giving into a fucking urge that you know you weren't supposed. You had all the opportunity to just completely avoid it, but unfortunately, that's not how it works. You end up giving in, and it's definitely possible to never ever give in to something like that for sure. But it takes a certain type of lifestyle, I would think. You can't really just be sitting around. Shit has to be switching constantly. At least for me. Maybe it's my ADHD or something, but I think in order for me not to really give into anything at all, any type of vice, like my life would have to be so on the go. But it's being right on the edge of giving in but not giving in. Oh shit. Is my mic on? Is like the best place to be. Because you're just ready. Because there's been moments where I'm like tempted to do something and then boom, something happens in my life and I'm like, oh shit, and I just go guns blazing. And all that energy I had from just being tempted is now going all in on something that's gonna benefit me, you know. And having an outlet is just the fucking most important thing when you're just a fucking fireball of energy. You need a fucking outlet. Because then you're gonna start doing some hideous, unattractive shit if you don't find an outlet. You need it. Use all that energy and put it towards something positive. It's real simple. Uh, but you know, dopamine junkies like I am, we like to dabble in shit we're not supposed to, right? Because it's a form of escapism or that rush, that high. When in reality, once you put all that shit to the side, you get a rush, you get a dopamine hit from the smaller things in life, which is far more beneficial, far more like enjoyable to experience, you know. I'm not some people just like to fry their dopamine receptors and want to be numb. You know, it's like some masculine kind of thing. Oh, be numb to just shit in life and like kind of this preservative mindset, I guess, of staying away from your vices and stuff can be detrimental. You know, I'm pretty open to both. I give in sometimes by just choice. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'm ashamed. Sometimes I'm not ashamed. I'm a little all over the place. But I'm more so the kind of guy that likes to enjoy little things in life, you know, to its full capacity. So I noticed that staying away from my vices really amplify everything. I feel a lot more present. I laugh more. I'm more light on my feet. I don't feel as heavy. I'm more present with my girl. I'm able to talk to her and get excited just by conversations or just being with her, honestly. We don't even have to, like, I miss, I like being in a spot where I'm not expecting much in terms of like sexual intimacy. Like, just being with my girl is enough. Just talking to her, walking, eating somewhere is enough. You know, it's very easy to slip into these situations or meant like mindsets where you just like this Neanderthal fucking just you sex, 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 sex. When you really find that sweet spot as far as just discipline and not really giving into your vices, everything just falls into place when you just get out there and experience shit because you'll feel it 10 times more. You're going to enjoy every moment a lot more. And sometimes, even when the bad moments come, you're going to feel those even more because you're just overall sensitive to everything. You're not as dull from just fucking frying your dopamine receptors. It's real interesting, all this stuff. But yeah, all that shit's just energy. All of it. And I like being on the edge of just not really giving in but thinking about it, because all that shit is just energy, leaving me in a position where I can just take off at high speed from any angle into whatever the fuck brings itself to me. Whatever opportunity comes my way, I can just fucking sprint at it because I'm just on the edge.